All right. So the first video I uploaded. Now I didn't. It didn't seem like I left a cliffhanger or it was gonna go any further than that, really. But it is, and it has. After that video, I have reached out more to Capital One, and nothing has been done. Nothing has been said. Nothing helpful at all. Just to run around, and you guys can just go online and look at the reviews for yourselves. And you can see how horrible, especially their management is. Now, I filed a complaint with Better Business Bureau, and I did a review. At the same time, I filed two complaints with Customer Financial Protection Bureau. Keyword Bureau. Keyword Protection. Keyword Consumer. Keyword Financial. I'm going to tell you now, the CFPB ain't nothing but bullshit. They are not here to help us. Uh, I don't know why they exist, and I'm going to tell you why. So, like I said, Better Business Bureau, I filed a claim with them. I filed two with customer, well, three, but two at the same time. So after I filed with Better Business Bureau first, the same day I went over to CFPB and I filed two claims with them. So within days, they Capital One comes back and says, um, "There's a complaint filed with CFPB. We're going to respond to you there." And Better Business Bureau closed it out. Now that's some bullshit. Better Business Bureau, you should not have closed that out because that's not a a response saying that you're going to respond elsewhere. Well, no, you respond on Better Business Bureau because that's two separate companies, two separate bureaus, two separate whatever you want to call them. But whatever. Better Business Bureau closed it, which is some bullshit. So fuck Better Business Bureau, but also fuck, of course, Capital One. Now, when it comes to the CFPB, the reason I filed two with them on the same day is because my issue seems like it's two false advertisement, but also ruining of my credit. The ruining of my credit comes to the point of you putting all these inquiries on there. You and the other portion is, um, well, ruining my putting a lot of inquiries, but also causing me not to be able to get other credit products. And I have proof of that because I filed for another credit product and it mentioned inquiries. Most of my inquiries, which on one of them it's seven inquiries, the other one it's eight inquiries. Um, out of the out of the seven, five are Capital One, and out of the eight, somehow I think it's seven that's from Capital One within 2 years, all for the same things. So the other portion is false advertisement because Capital One, you have banned me from your credit products for whatever strange reason, and it wasn't because I wasn't paying my bill or nothing like that. Um, but you banned me for your products, and you don't tell me. But then you continue to advertise to me, not in general terms, not oh you're pre-approved. No, you personalize it. You put my name, you put my financial instrument, financial history on there with you. Thanks for being a loyal customer. Blah blah blah. You personalize it. So you're giving me this and you're telling me I'm pre-approved. And then when I sign up for it, you do give it to me. But then before I even or I'm approved for it, but before I even get the product to even start using it, you close it. You snatch the rug from under me. So I filed two for that. So they come back, they say a few days later, the CFPB comes back and says it looks like it's duplicate, which it's not. I explained the difference, but whatever. So they close one, they leave one open. So Capital One does respond. They respond, but they don't respond to the issues, the heart of the issues. You're ruining my credit. You false advertising to me. What they focus on is closing of the count and some stupid ass letter that they send out that you guys seen. You guys seen it. I posted it. So that was their focus. So CFPB closed it. Like it's, oh, okay, that's, they answered. That's enough. Closed it. So then I decided, I'm like, what? Like this is unhelpful. This isn't, what is, this is nothing. You're not answering anything. You're not answering anything. Nothing has been done. So I filed it again. I'm more clear. I'm already clear, but I try to get even more clear. A few days later, today, which is August 30th, Monday, August 30th, they closed that one. So I call, I'm looking online how to contact them. I want to contact them via email. There's no email. There's nothing. I found one email, but that's for like legal documents or something like that, which I still might email that. So I give a call. I speak to the representative. Now the lady is nice, but I'm having to say the same thing over. She's just not getting it. So she finally somewhat gets it, whatever. Um, and I'm clear. I'm telling her, look, ma'am, what I'm trying to do is get my claim reopened if possible, or how can I refile it again for a third time without you guys closing it out? So it seems like she's beating around the bush. I'm asking direct questions. Long story short, I get nowhere. But she's a nice lady, and she does decide, and she does provide me with other information. She tells me, "Hey, have you contacted your a lawyer?" I explained to her, "Yeah, I'm waiting for to get for them to get back in contact with me because I just sent off the inquiries or um, yeah, basically the inquiries, I guess you can say." And so she was like, "Have you reached out to the Attorney General's office?" I was like, "Oh no, I haven't." She said I should do that, and she also said I should contact USA.gov, which I've heard of USA Jobs.gov or something like that, but I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and look those up and check them out now. But I just want to make this video just to let you guys know what's going on. Like, these agencies are not here for you. They're not here to help you. And even when it comes to lawyers, I what I want to explain is there was two times I had to file, which there's actually going to be another time, but two times I had to file a lawsuit. Um, and I wound up just going the route of filing again. So I spent over $1,000 and did small claims court. Both of them, one of them was won, the other one wasn't because the other person went into bankruptcy, and we didn't know that the before our small claims court date. But they did show up. They did go. They were going through bankruptcy. They brought information and so forth and so on. But the reason I'm telling you that is these lawyers are lazy. They're lazy. They're crooked, and they're just a lot. Not all of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them are just not good people. Again, just lazy and greedy. And what I want to, in the story that I told you guys, I think I told you guys in the first video about the guy that went through the same thing I'm going through. His case was a little bit different. His was with Home Depot, and I'll just tell it again. It's short. A guy, he was getting a lot of inquiries, and about 10. He noticed that he had 10 inquiries from Home Depot. So he calls Home Depot. He tells Home Depot, "Hey, my credit is being pulled, and I don't have any business with you guys. So what's going on? This needs to be stopped." So he contacts them. They're telling him he do, but he's telling them they don't. And I don't. I don't know what goes on in between the meantime, but they keep doing it. So then he decides to go look for a lawyer. He tries to find a lawyer. He can't find one. So eventually he actually does find one. This lawyer decides to stick by him, help him out. And long story short, they wind up winning. They won $1.3 million. Now, all the other lawyers that he tried to go to help, none of them wanted to help. None of them seemed like they could help because it just seemed like it was going to be a tough case. And in a sense, it was, but it wasn't as tough as they were thinking it was going to be. It also did come in the form of a help. I don't know the term, but it's someone that basically just research and looks into credit and finds, I guess, the impact of credit. Maybe I'm trying to think of the term, but he was instrumental. He's actually all over the internet because, he helped the guy win this case. So they wound up winning 1.3 million because all of these inquiries, him reaching out to the company, they're not doing anything. But again, that's how the lawyers work. You got to fight through. You got to try to find the right ones. You got to find the ones that actually wants to help. And it always seems like they just want a cut and dry case. Your case may seem cut and dry, and you may explain it to them over a phone or over an email, but they don't understand. It's like they can't seem to understand the true impact that it's having on the person. And so a lot of them wind up effing themselves in the end because they think, oh, this case is gonna be too hard, and don't help the person. And sometimes a lot of people get discouraged and then don't do nothing and then wind up getting screwed by whoever they're wanting to sue. And with my case, I don't want that to happen. So this is one of the cases that I'm actually going to stick with because, again, they're ruining my credit. Oh, and I forgot to also state with the guy that did it with the with against Home Depot, um, they had to prove that it ruined his credit besides pulling his score. And what happened was the guy was trying to actually get a mortgage. He was trying to remortgage his home at the same time this was occurring. And he was denied that because of all of these inquiries and all of these pulls. So that was one key factor that helped his case. And in my case, it's almost the same thing. It's not I'm trying to refinance anything. It was that I was trying to get another credit card. I was trying to build my credit utilization up. And I have a letter from another bank telling me that they're not giving me another credit card because of the inquiries. And what are the inquiries? The inquiries are from Capital One. They're steady pulling my score. So I'll give you guys an update, whatever else. What I'm going to do is contact the USA.gov, if that's a site, and my Attorney General office of wherever I am. So just wanted to give you an update, but